Hey everybody, welcome back to Anthony's Horror and More. Today I want to show you guys my most recent movie haul, my physical media pickups, all that good shit. So let's just get right into it, shall we? First up, Wishmaster Collection. Just got this from Best Buy for $21.99. Really good deal on this set. 4 films. The first two are, really good. They're fun movies, fun horror movies. You got this evil genie, so every time somebody makes a wish, he takes that wish and he makes it shit, basically. you know, and that's usually how he, kills people is by, they wish for something and then he turns it against them. So really fun movies. And you get 4 of them for $21.99. So go to Best Buy or go to Amazon, either way, and pick it up. Really fun movies. All right, The Puppet Masters. The Puppet Masters, Donald Sutherland, back at it again. He was originally in the Invasion of the Body Snatchers film. This is a very similar film to that, so, that's why they got him back. There's a Kino Lorber release. It's got the reversible cover art. Badoom. Really fun movie. What does that say? Trust no one. Yeah. So it's like I said, basically like, similar to Invasion of the Body Snatchers, not quite the same, but you basically have aliens that come down and start taking over people, and, they're trying to control the country, take over the country and all that kind of stuff. And, Donald Sutherland and his son, and then this chick right here, they're all trying to, basically prevent it from happening. So it's just a fun sci-fi horror type movie. I watched this a couple days ago. I watched it years and years ago when I was a kid, but it had been a long time. So I was like, I'm going to get this. And it was really cool. I bought it from Amazon. It came with the slipcover, which, I honestly didn't think I was going to get the slip because this release has been out for a long time. So I thought that was pretty cool. But after rewatching this, it's still a fun movie, but just kind of lower your expectations a bit because it kind of feels like a made-for-TV film. That's honestly, I don't know if it's just the way it's lit or, how it's directed or a mix of all of it, even kind of the acting, a little cheesy, whatever, but kind of comes off like a made-for-TV film. So it was fun. I enjoyed revisiting it, but just kind of giving people just letting people know if you do decide to buy it, it kind of feels a little bit dated in that way, but it's still a really fun movie, and you get some really cool like practical effects, like the aliens that are in this, the design of them and everything. It looks really cool. They kind of look like stingrays, basically. But I don't want to spoil too much of the movie, but it's fun. Just go out, give it a watch. It's a good time. All right, next up, we got Terrifier 2. Also just watched this a few days ago for the first time. I got the Cinedigm release. This is number 2 in the line. This is number 1 in the line. So if you want to get in on Cinedigm, they only have these 2 releases right now. So if you're looking to get in on a new label, this might be the one for you. And so far they've had, 2 good releases here. You got the It, Pennywise documentary right here, so that's cool. Yeah, Terrifier 2 was a fucking blast. I had a lot of fun with this movie. A little long at 2 hours and 18 minutes, but I was never bored, so whatever. It was, it just took its time with all of the kills and everything. That's basically what it was doing. Whereas most movies, the killer takes somebody out and then it's kind of over with fast. Art likes to take his time and have fun, so, and the characters were all good in this movie. I really enjoyed the characters, Art was just a blast. The little dead girl, little ghost girl, that's his like sidekick in it. I thought she was fun too. Great kills, amazing practical effects, lots of blood. And and the score for this film is fucking awesome. I love it. It's like this 80s synth kind of score. It takes place during Halloween, which is awesome. The score actually reminds me a lot of Stranger Things in a way. I'm not the main title for Stranger Things, but just it takes me back to, it kind of reminds me of that. But that's, like I said, that's just because it sounds like an 80s type score. So really good, really good. This isn't a new pickup, but The Fat Man, if you're looking for a fun holiday Christmas watch, this is a fun it's an action movie technically because of the third act, but really it's not that much of an action movie. It's more of like um, a thriller, I guess. Like it's really great. It's got Mel Gibson, Walton Goggins is the villain, and like I said, I guess I would just call it more of like a thriller type movie, with some action towards the back half. But Mel Gibson's phenomenal as Santa Claus. He really is Santa Claus, but it's set in like a modern day time, with modern day problems and all that kind of stuff. And it's rated R. And Walton Goggins is basically this assassin that gets paid to go out and hunt down Mel Gibson to kill him. And Walton Goggins already has a vendetta against Santa Claus because, I don't want to spoil too much, but basically he doesn't like Santa Claus, and you'll see why. Walton Goggins is the standout in this movie, though, and that's saying a lot because Mel Gibson is in it, but Walton Goggins is fucking phenomenal in this movie. So yeah, check out Fat Man. Just thought I'd point that out because it's a fun, not too many people talk about that one. All right, we got Vacancy and Identity double pack. It's really cool. Really, really. Oh, and by the way, let's see. I think this was $15.99 when I bought it, and the Terrifier 2. Which also I almost forgot to show you guys, has different artwork inside, which is pretty cool because it's a collector's edition. This was, when I purchased it, I believe it was $17.99, I think. And then the It documentary was $19.99. Yeah, maybe these were both. I think maybe both of them were $19.99. I think they were both $19.99 actually. So yeah, not a bad price at all. They look really cool. All right, Identity and Vacancy. Great movies if you haven't seen them. Vacancy, God, do I even want to really say what it's about, though? Because I don't even want to tell you what it's. Vacancy is like a fun horror movie. A couple, their car breaks down, and they're stuck staying at this dirty old seedy motel, and then things happen, really crazy things. I don't want to spoil too much because it's kind of fun if you just get there on your own. Really nice, fast watch, too. It's like an hour and a half. I think it's even less than that, actually, so it's a really quick watch, fun. Identity, same thing. I can't really spoil the film. There's a lot going on, but basically all these people, similar to Vacancy, I guess that's why they're in a double pack, they get stranded at a hotel, or a motel, and you find out that one of them or maybe a couple of them are killers, and basically people at the motel start getting picked off one by one. Really fun watch. It's got John Cusack in it. It's got Ray Liotta in it. It's got, what's her name, Amanda Peet in it. She's really cute. So fun movie, fun movies. Next double pack. Oh, and I got this for, I don't even know if you guys give a shit about the prices, but, but I don't know. Sometimes I like to put the price out there just so you have an idea, sometimes, some people find it helpful. I don't know. This was $13.99, I believe. So pretty good for two movies, two Blu-rays, They are on the same disc, though, be forewarned. So there is a little bit of compression going on there, but keep in mind they're both relatively short movies, so I don't think the compression really affects it that much when they're both that short. You could easily fit, all together, 2 hours and 50 minutes. So it's like whatever. And there weren't, I don't believe there were any special features on. I only watched Vacancy so far. I don't think there were any special features. I think it's just the movies. So, but still a really cool double pack. All right, next double pack. The Watcher and Skeleton Key. Love these movies are both a blast. The Watcher is about Keanu Reeves, who plays a serial killer, which is fucking awesome. Keanu Reeves, John Wick himself, plays a serial killer, so you actually get to see him as a villain. And James Spader is a detective whose life was affected by Keanu Reeves. So he's kind of burnt out and on all sorts of kind of medication and everything, and he's trying to track down Keanu Reeves' character, who is basically taunting him. Keanu Reeves is like sending him pictures, and every time he sends a picture of a girl, James Spader has 24 hours to try to figure out who the girl is and save her, basically. And if he can't, then Keanu Reeves kills her. So it's really good. Skeleton Key, fun horror movie. Yeah, it takes place in Louisiana, I believe. I think it's in Louisiana. And what's her name? Kate Hudson is basically sent in to help take care of this old man in this in this house, this big house, and he's like a fragile old man, so he can't really help himself anymore. So she's basically sent in to be like a nurse for him. And it's kind of like a haunted house type movie, not quite that, but without spoiling anything, I'm just gonna say it's that. And weird things start happening around the house, and it's a lot of fun. Trust me, this is a real check out Skeleton. If you haven't seen Skeleton Key, don't watch any reviews on it or anything like that. Just go watch the movie, go into it blind, and just have a blast. Trust me, it's really good, and Kate Hudson's great in it. All right, next up, we got Nick of Time. Christopher Walken, Johnny Depp. And this is just like a fun thriller. I love these 90s thrillers. These are some of my favorite movies. Basically, Johnny Depp's daughter gets kidnapped by Christopher Walken and this other lady. And I guess that's a minor. It happens like literally in the first like 5 minutes of the movie. I mean, but so I guess that's a minor spoiler, but it literally happens. That's the premise of the movie. So I mean, but anyway, yeah. So Christopher Walken kidnaps his daughter and tells him like, you got to go kill this political figure, this lady who's a political figure, or they're going to kill his daughter. And that's like the premise of the movie. So Johnny Depp is trying to figure out a way to get out of having to do this, while Christopher Walken is basically stalking him the whole time to make sure he goes through with it. Really fun 90s thriller. Good shit. All right, next up. All right, how about Carrie Steelbook? Love this, from Scream Factory. Beautiful artwork. Amazing film. Brian De Palma directed this, about a girl in high school who has a kind of a psycho, overly religious mother, and then she's an introverted girl who is being picked on constantly in high school by these fucking dickheads. And there's that. And it's a horror movie, and things start to happen without spoiling too much of this. I hate spoiling movies for people, so I try not to, but I'm just trying to give you the basic layout. It was made in 1976, and this is a beautiful release from Scream Factory. I think they just did a great job. Yeah, it's really cool. You get the Blu-ray, you get the 4K, and you get the special features as a disc all on its own. So, you get a lot of special features too. So, pretty awesome. But yeah, go check this out. This is a horror movie, so, don't worry. It's not just a drama about a girl who gets picked on in high school. It's a horror movie, so it goes into some, without spoiling it goes into some really fun, crazy, and it's very creepy. It's a very atmospheric, like a lot of 70s horror films are, very atmospheric. It takes its time. And Sissy Spacek gives one hell of a performance as the young girl in high school there. So, yeah, just and John Travolta's in it as well. Yeah, so yeah, definitely check out Carrie, the original Carrie from 1976. There's also a remake. I haven't watched that. I do own it. I'm gonna watch it eventually. See, I can't recommend it because I don't know, but I've heard good things about it, like mixed to good things. So, but definitely check out the 1976 version for sure. All right, next up, let's do this one. How about Halloween Ends Steelbook? Everyone's favorite Halloween film, for sure. No controversy with this movie at all. Just a fun time. Just Michael slashing people and nothing else weird going on. Let's see. Yeah, I actually did enjoy Halloween Ends. I really liked Halloween Ends. That's why I own the Steelbook. A lot of people who don't like this movie are still picking up the Steelbook for some reason. Don't ask me why. I know I've seen a lot of people online still picking up this film, even though they hate the movie, supposedly. Uh, I actually really like Halloween Ends. I'm not afraid to say it. I think it's a fun movie. I think it's a different take. Um, you know, that's just my opinion. You know, if you don't like it, fuck off. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not, I just hate it when people attack other people for having their own opinions. It's like if you say you like Halloween Ends, people want to fucking roast you about it. I think it's a good film. I think it's fun. I think we've seen Michael. If you want to see Michael killing people all the live long day, go watch Halloween Kills, Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, go watch the first Halloween, go watch Halloween 2. There's a million. If you want a different story. Now, let me tell you, this is a terrible end to a trilogy. A terrible end to a trilogy, for sure. This is not how this trilogy should have ended at all. But it's still, if you take this movie for what it is on its own, I think it's a pretty damn good movie. I think it's fun, and I think people will eventually come around to this movie and kind of like Halloween 3 in like 20 years. The only thing is you basically have to separate this from the other two. You can enjoy it as the trilogy if you want, but this really does feel like its own thing. And there's a lot of things that don't wrap up like they're supposed to. I get it. There's a lot of reasons to hate on it, but it's no reason to go and attack people because they have a fucking opinion. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's just a movie. Let's not be that crazy about it. Halloween Ends right there. And by the way, this is debossed right here, so this actually is really nice. I love it when they do embossing or debossing. I love that. It feels great. Yeah, fun movie though. Yeah, I really enjoy it, but you might not. So at your own risk, maybe wait for a sale or something, or if you never want to watch it again, don't ever watch it again. All right, next up, The Addams Family. The classic, The Addams Family. Beautiful steelbook. Love the purple. Love the green writing there. It just looks great. The fact that they're all dressed, they almost look like they're black and white on this purple and green image, which I think is really cool. They are black and white basically with tints of purple going in and out. See, into their clothes and out of their clothes. I think that's really cool. You got the house in the back. And you got the spine. And you got some cool inside artwork. Yeah, really nice. Really, really nice. I don't know. I don't think I showed the inside artwork to this Halloween Ends one. My bad. You got Laurie about to bash. Well, I guess that's kind of a spoiler, honestly. I guess, well, kind of not. I mean, you don't know. I'm assuming most people have seen this by now, but Laurie's about to bash someone. I guess it's still a mystery because you can't see but about to bash somebody with the fire extinguisher there. So kind of cool. But yeah, okay. But yeah, The Addams Family, really fun movie. Definitely check that out. This is a lot of people watched this as a kid, but if you didn't grow up on it, I definitely, highly recommend it. It's very weird and dark for a kid's movie, but it's definitely funny. And, I like that it's a darker, kids movie. So, yeah, really fun. All right. And last but certainly not least, we got Highlander. I just watched this one a couple days ago. I don't know if it was my first time watching it. I, I think it was. I think I watched the television show growing up, but I don't think I saw the movie. So, because I know I've watched Highlander, but I think it was the television show. So, because the movie, nothing was ringing a bell when I was watching the movie. So, beautiful steelbook, Lionsgate steelbook, of course. So, you got the cool slip. Really nice. Beautiful artwork on this. And then you got the spine right there. And this is just a really cheesy 80s fun action sci-fi movie. It's just a blast. Oh yeah, I forgot you get these cool art cards in there. Sean Connery. Michael Lambert, I believe is his name. I'm sure it says it somewhere. Is it Christopher Lambert? Damn it. Christopher Lambert. There can be only one. All right. Really badass images. He looks so cool like that, man. That's awesome. Yeah, love those. Those are really cool art cards there. And then, yeah, like I said, beautiful steelbook right here. Love those images. Just really cool. Love the lightning coming down. And now here's the inside. You got a great soundtrack. Queen does the soundtrack for this film. It's fucking awesome, man. Great, badass rock soundtrack. Oh, let me show you the inside artwork too. Yep. God, he looks so cool, man. So cool. And then you got the final battle right here, which you also got right there as well. Yeah, just a really fun movie. It's very cheesy, though. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's a really cheesy movie. It is super cheesy. There's the slipcover. And, of course, it comes with the digital code and the 4K and the Blu-ray and all that good stuff. There is the Blu-ray. Yeah, this movie is really cheesy. There's some real cheese in this movie. But if you like 80s action cheesy, then you're gonna love this movie. Then you got the 4K. But yeah, it was a good movie. Once you kind of get settled into it, it's really fun. Yep, definitely a blast. So definitely check out Highlander if you haven't ever seen that before, because it's a lot of fun. And that's it, guys. That's everything I got. Yep, that's everything I got. So listen, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate you watching. Let me know what recent pickups you guys got. Tell me down below if there was anything you saw in my pile that you really liked, that you were thinking about picking up. And that's about it. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be awesome. And yeah, just comment down below. Let me know any cool pickups recently, any fun steel books, anything like that. I'd love to know. But until next time, guys, it's Anthony's Horror More. Peace out.